He went from ashy to classic. All right. I like that. All right.
Oh, hey, what's going on, guys? It's Norm. I'm coming to you again from the comfort of my home. I just thought I'd bring you a little video. It's 9:54 a.m., July 25th, 2013. I've been working all night, about to take a little nap, but I just thought I'd bring you a little video to talk about something that's been rather on my mind for quite some time, but I haven't been sure how to really express it. Um, a lot of times in the network marketing industry, I'm pretty sure everybody who's been in the industry can relate to this. Whenever it is that you're presenting your business opportunity, whatever it may be, to some potential prospects, a lot of them can come with the typical response, almost ignorant response, that automatically it's a pyramid scheme. I'm sure we've all heard that term before. Now, don't get me wrong, there are some businesses out there that are pyramid schemes, Ponzi schemes, whatever it is, that whatever colorful names people have for them nowadays. But the bad news is that a lot of the good businesses that really can serve you some good get buried into that same category. And that really prevents a lot of people from seeing an honest to goodness opportunity when it's right in front of them that could really change their whole financial situation and pretty much change their life altogether, which really hurts them in the long run, as well as you or me or us. So I don't know if it's been done before, but I'm going to do my best to try to clear the air on that and show you guys a definition of what a real pyramid scheme is. So let's start by the obvious first question. What is an actual pyramid scheme? How do you define an actual pyramid scheme? Well, one definition, which many would say is one version of a pyramid scheme, is where a bunch of people give one guy or one woman, whatever, a whole bunch of money, and they get nothing in return. They get no business, they get no services, they get no products, no benefits. It's nothing. You're basically paying somebody for thin air, pretty much. So that's one version of a pyramid scheme, but I decided to go a little deeper, and I want to show this to all those 9-to-5 workers, the J.O.B. workers, the hows as I call them, to really understand what they mean and what they're talking about when they automatically dismiss something as a pyramid scheme. So I figure I do a little video as an example to show you guys what a real pyramid scheme is. Now, warning again, like I said in the beginning of the video, some people, some weak-minded people out there may be offended by this, by what I'm about to show you, but I really don't care because it's the truth. And as long as I'm telling you the truth, I'm justified. So how you choose to handle it is up to you. That's your problem, not mine. So let's get right to it, okay? Okay, so, alright, here we are. This is what I think is the real pyramid scheme. So, again, for all you 9-to-5 workers out there, just buckle up and try to sit tight and ride this out, because a lot of this pertains to you. This is what most of you do in your everyday jobs, though you may not know it. So let's start from the bottom and let's work our way up. You see this? Hardworking employees. This is you. This is where 95% of you are. You see all these levels up here? This is where all you guys are, down at the very bottom. You guys are the ones doing all the heavy lifting, slaving away. You come in at this time, you work until this particular time, you do what you're told until this particular time, then you go home, try to relax for the remainder of whatever night you have, then you get up and do it all over again. Now, read this bottom part here. This is where you guys are, the hardworking employees with virtually no chance of becoming the CEO. So we established that. That's where you guys are. Let's go up one level. Team leaders and supervisors. Those are your bosses. Those are the people who you probably can't stand, but you have to do what they say or else you get fired. Right? Pretty simple to understand. I'm pretty sure a lot of you don't like your bosses. I see you guys griping about them on Facebook and Twitter and Instagram and all that other stuff all the time. So that's where they are. But you really can't blame them because they have to do that, because if they don't bust your balls, then they don't get paid. So that's the team leaders, supervisors, your boss, whatever. Then you got their boss. They're the ones who basically do to them what they're doing to you. They got to stay on top of them to make sure that they stay on top of you, that you're doing your job, or else they get fired. Okay? So that's middle management. And then from middle management, you got the vice president. That's the middle management's boss. Again, they basically monitor them to make sure they're monitoring everybody beneath them. Then you got the vice president. And then you got the president. And then you got the CEO. That one single solitary rich greedy scumbag who sits all the way at the top of the pyramid, while you are all the way down here or somewhere in between here, doing all the hard work, doing all the heavy lifting, while he just sits there on a couch or a chair or whatever in his office and just rakes in all the money. That sounds like a pyramid scheme, as you see the captured read at the bottom. So by definition, looking at this, what is the actual pyramid scheme? Well, it's the job that you go to every day. The Walmarts, the Targets, the McDonald's, the Burger Kings, office jobs, desk jobs, whatever it is that you have, whatever kind of occupation you go to for the most part. Most of you are stuck in this. This is the real pyramid scheme that you guys are stuck in. And 90, maybe 95% of you are stuck right here. And again, you have no chance of becoming CEO, which means you have no chance of getting all the way up there. So you're basically here, and you're here for the duration of however long you're working at that job. Sorry to tell it to you guys that way, but it is how it is. And in case you think that I'm some kind of numbnut who doesn't know what he's talking about, I worked for the post office for about 4 to 5 years, so I know exactly how these pyramid schemes work. So believe me when I say I know what the hell I'm talking about. So again, that's the real pyramid scheme. Just take one last hard, long look at that. And make sure that you remember this before you say this to someone else who's presenting a business opportunity to you without at least doing your fair amount of due diligence and research. Well, there you guys go. I just did my best to break down to you what the real pyramid scheme or Ponzi scheme is, which is your 9 to 5 job that you rustle and bustle through every day. This isn't an insult. This isn't me dissing or getting on any of those upstanding workers out there. All the people out there who go out there, bust their hums for 8 to 12 hours a day or 40 to 80 hours a week, bring home just enough so that they can survive and then get up and do it all over again. This is for those idiots out there who do that exact same thing, and then when a business opportunity comes to them, they pass it off as a pyramid scheme or whatever it is that they say it's a scam, blah blah blah, and then have the nerve to get on all these social networks, Facebooks, Instagrams, Twitters, and complain about how life sucks for them and how they're not where they want to be, but they don't seem to have the will to think outside the box to try to do something about it. Like, what kind of sense does that make? And again, the simple fact is, this network marketing, being self-made, entrepreneur, owning your own business, it really isn't cut out for everybody. We need those of you out there, to take out my garbage or give me a Big Mac at the drive-through window, wash my car. You guys are needed. And besides, like a high school teacher of mine once said, a lot of people feel more comfortable being told what to do. Life is more simpler for them that way. That way they don't have to make the big decisions, and they don't have to rack their brain about what it is that they want to do. And a lot of them aren't meant to live life on their terms and do what they want, when they want, how they want to do it. So if you're one of those kinds of people, hey, more power to you. You go right ahead. But to those of you out there who are, sick and tired of being sick and tired, you've been grinding it out at the same job for however long and it's just not working. And if you want to find a better, more efficient way to have a better quality of life and make quite some good money while doing it, then hit me up. Send me an email. All my description links are in the description box below. If you're one of those people who want to try to make a better situation from what you have now, I'd love to talk to you. If you're one of those previous morons that I just mentioned, I'd love to talk to you too. That way I can ether you on my page and have a good time while doing it. So, I got some moves to shout. I got some errands to make. So, I'll see you guys when I see you. Subscribe to my channel. Like I said, I'm bringing in more videos. So, I'll see you at the top or from the top. Whether or not you're there is up to you. Peace.